Hey, vlog series 1, episode 1. Hey, I'm Wicky William with Wiki Farms. I was told that it'd probably be a good idea for me to start recording my life. I don't know why, but for some reason, everybody tells me that it will help me in the long run. It's kind of interesting story. I just got done talking to Bob in here in his office. I won't bother him. He was about ready to get on the phone with a very high-paying client. Bob informed me that it'd be a good idea for me to do this vlog because he's got an opportunity for me, and he didn't tell me what. He just flew me in here. So look at cement truck and everything outside. It's kind of a cheesy office, but we won't tell Bob that. He flew me down here to Don Diego, Texas, and said, "I'd like for you to work for me." What do you mean work for you, Bob? He said, "I'd like for you to come down to Don Diego, and I'd like for you to come see my shop." That's where I'm at now. See the area, which it seems like it's very beautiful. Very open skies, because the mountain roots in the background. He says, "I'd like you to run my farm." What do you mean run your farm? He goes, "I'll make it worth your while. I'm going to buy you a piece of property, and I want you to go check it out, and I want you to run my farm." I said, "Are you sure, Bob?" And he's like, "Yeah." I go, "I've never ran a farm before." And he's like, you'll catch on." He goes, "I'm going to give you a budget, but I'm going to take out a little bit because, first off, you need a vehicle." This must be it over here. He told me he parked it around front. Wow, look at that. A Dodge flatbed, an olive drab green. Range hand edition, that's kind of nice. Oh good, it's got the fuel tank in the back. That'll help. That will help. Huh. Look at the inside of this. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now you're going to see some weird stuff come up on the screen because he also told me that part of this vlog is going to be required that I wear these new Google glasses that give you information. He said that it will bring up my schedule. It will bring up finances. It'll bring up the map of the area. Everything, and it's I don't know what kind of guy this guy is, personally, because I just met him. All I did was apply for a job, but he told me, and I'm quoting, he says, "This is going to be about world domination." He says there's some farmers in the area that he does not like. There's some farmers in the area that don't like him, so that's why I'm working for him, and he's going to kind of be the man that pulls the purse strings and plays the puppeteer. But he said, "Listen, I want you to go. I want you to run this farm, but not just run it. I want you to thrive." And I said, "Okay." And he said, "Not only do you thrive, I want you to own everything." That's kind of a scary deal. He said, "No, I want you to own everything on this map. Everything. If it's possible, if you could buy it land-wise, I want you to own it." I said, "Okay." See, now the Google Glasses has a map feature, like I told you, like an aerial view, like a Google map. And let me see. Push this button here. And okay, so it's got to set up its settings here. It's got general settings. It must be this map over here. It must be this that he's talking about. Oh, there it is. So zoom out, please. Okay, look, he said that it's a big map. Look at the size of that map. Oh, look, it's even got a GPS tracker where we're standing. Look at the size of this map. I wonder what this lands feature does. Oh, this is what we own. And we own nothing. Boy, he's got big high hopes for us. Wow. Now, he did say my first job duty was to go down to the bank and talk to a guy by the name of Sid. Sid's the banker here in town. It's the one person that probably likes Bob, and the one person that Bob can stand. So he said, jump in your truck, drive down to the bank, talk to him about a loan. And I asked him how much he was thinking. He said he already gave me $1.25 million minus the cost of my new vehicle. And I said, okay. He said, but let's go down and see what he'll do for us and see if he can help us out at all. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to end the vlog for right now. We'll see you back when I get done talking to Sid down at the bank. See you after a bit. Wow, what an interesting meeting that was. So, funny thing is Sid is married to this woman named Emily, and she is a really big fanatic when it comes to knitting. So the bank is not really a bank. It's actually a spinnery. And let me tell you what, the environment around here is very loud. I don't know what is going on behind here, but he had me come down to a spinnery. And I met with Sid. And Sid said, if you go into your Google Glasses, and I said, okay. So I went into my Google Glasses here. Let's see what he said. You go over to the $. Okay. He says, you could tell you already have $250,000, which is something that Bob never told me. I already have a loan out. He said, I'll let you borrow a little bit more. Up to $500,000. And I said, oh, okay, well that brings me up to 1.4. So that get me back to, the top end. Now he said you have to make sure and remember that you have 5 days till your first payment's due. And your first payment's $250,000. So you need to make sure in 5 days that you'd be able to pay me $250,000, or interest will start compounding on top of it. So that kind of freaked me out a little bit, but I said I will do my best. And then we're back here again with this vlog, and he said he recommended that, let's get away from that waterfall. He said in your Google Glasses, go over to your map. He says there is a farm for sale. He says right between farms 19 and fields 19 and 20. And I said, well, let me take a look here and see what's going on. He said it's sold in 2 different lots. He goes, I recommend that you buy that. That's gonna have everything that you're gonna need to get this thing off the ground. So that's $115,000 for the house. That's what's on that piece of land. It's funny that part's not for sale. I wonder if he realizes that or not. And $53,000 for the farm. And he said if I did that, he would throw in field 19, which is kind of curious because I found on here that you can go in and see what's planted, and it's potatoes. Potatoes. I never thought in my life that'd be a potato farmer. And they're not even done growing yet. How about that? But let's go up and see our farm. I'm kind of anxious to see what our farm looks like now that we own it. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Start it up and we'll drive to the farm. I'll see you guys when we get to the farm. This is confusing. I'm so confused. I don't know if this job's going to be worth it or not, but it seems too good to be true so far. Oh, we'll see when we get up there. Alright, well, we're driving up. Here to the right is our field that we own. There's some potatoes in it. Huh. That means this must be the farm up here on our right-hand side. We got a big cement parking lot, looks like right there. Wow, look at all this. He said this is my gift. It was one heck of a deal. Wow. Look at the size of this farm. Listen, you guys, I am starting to get really worried about what he has in mind for me because this just looks too good to be true. He says, this is my living and working space. Look at all this storage. Our own gas tank and everything on the farm. What's over here? Oh, wow. Look at the size of this silo. Let me bring up my glasses again. I think he said there was a feature on here. Yeah, that told me what I stored. Look, it's 2.5 million liters worth on the farm of storage. And then there's other silos, 3 million around town. That must be the train stations that I passed. Wow, this is unreal. All that storage. And this is all still on our farm. Oh, look at, automatic gates. What is this? No. Huh. Look at this, you guys. Huh. This is where I'm living. This is the land that he... Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not sure if this big honking thing will fit in this garage, but let's see. Let's get close. Wow. Whew, I just missed that. Let's take a look at this farm. More importantly, whoa, look at this house. It's like something out of a fairy tale here. Whoa, look at this. Oh, this thing is gorgeous. Oh, look at the courtyard back here. It goes right into our kitchen with the, oh my goodness. This is, wow, this is amazing. Huh. Well, now I feel like I have to work hard. If this is all mine, I have to work hard. Well, let's take a jog. These gates are automatic. He said, don't get all caught up and take too much time looking around because you need to get to work. Oh, I said, okay. Oh, a chicken pen. Huh. You know, I did talk to this guy named Carl in town. He said he was an animal dealer. Not knowing that I was working for Bob, he just heard that there was a rich guy who came in town. Is this for horses? Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Again, I've never farmed before. I've never raised any animals. And I have a horse pen. I have chickens. I think this is pigs. Oh my goodness. And what? I think this is cows right over here. This is, oh my goodness, unreal. And this, I think he told me this was sheep. This is sheep. Wow. This is kind of cool. This is cool. So Carl gave me his card and said, you come down and see me when you're ready. And he recommended the cheapest to get into as far as animals are concerned. And Bob was very specific that he wanted me to get this particular farm because he wants to raise animals as part of the domination of this area. I don't know what these people did to him, but he is serious about owning this land and taking it over. Now, he did give me one thing that I can do, which won't go against my contract. He told me that if I could find some crop that would make a good, investment, that I could buy the land and then harvest it and then sell it back. And I thought, okay, well that seems kind of shady, but he says it's legit around here, and it would give me some good income and even some good crop to sell later. It's amazing. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to check into it. So I'm going to check on my glasses and see if there's something I could do, because I know the one field that came with this farm is not ready to harvest. It maybe we should go over. Let's see what the Google Glasses says about this field. I don't know if they'll say anything about the field. I've been told that these things are amazing, and they give a ton of information about everything. Look at this parking lot. Man, this is going to be fun. Let's see here. Oh. What? Look at this info that came up on the bottom. Wow, these things are amazing. It says, I own it, and the potatoes we already knew about. It says it's currently growing, and it's 50% fertilized. So that means it needs to be fertilized the rest of the way. I do know that much. I mean, if it's 50%, then obviously there's some room to... There's some room to grow there. Well, let's see what we can do here. Glasses. It says if I push this button, oh, the shop comes up. Well, let's get ourselves a tractor, shall we? Now we can go John Deere, Case, New Holland. I have heard of those three being from the city. I don't know that it's necessarily the best idea, but I've heard of those three. Wow, these big, I don't know what Big Bud is, but my goodness. Those things are mammoth. You know, so, look at that. That's kind of fun. I think I'm going to go with that. It says 350 horsepower, 31 mile an hour. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get this cow edition. No, let's not get the Volterra. Again, I'm not heard of it. I don't know how trustworthy that Volterra is, mainly because I've not heard of it. I have heard of Case. These things, I mean, these are seriously expensive. I wish there was used, but he said they just don't deal in used. Let's start at the bottom and work our way up, shall we? And actually, to be honest with you, he told me to look at the fertilizers first. So let's go ahead and see what we can find with the fertilizing. Manure spreaders, we got mowers, fertilizing. Okay. Oh, so we can go small all the way up to, let's see, this holds 700, this holds 1800, or we can go really big. And this does lime too, and fertilizer, and we'll carry seed. Yeah, let's go ahead and get, and we might as well get the extension with it too. That's what I'm saying. Let's get a spreading unit. I don't quite know what the spreading unit does. Wow, this is nice. Virtual store. Wide tires, standard tires. Let's just go with standard since we don't know what we're getting. Let's go ahead and let's buy it. And now we need something to pull it. And it says that we need something. Does it give a rating? No, he said some of these you're going to want to look at closely because you're going to need a certain tractor to do it. Let's see if we can't save some money and go with a medium-sized tractor. Let's get the 6M series. Let's get some front weight. And let's get, while we're at it, we can upgrade the engine a little bit. Mainly because we can right now. That way we have kind of an all-purpose. Okay. And we'll buy some fertilizer. I remember seeing this over here. Oh, it has to be, it can't be liquid though. fertilizer. Well, let's buy a couple of these. Alright. Well, oh, look at that. It even tells us how much we deducted out there. Well, we're going to head to the shop. I'm going to cut this vlog off for now. Because you don't want us to be walking to the shop. So we're going to walk to the shop, pick up our new tractor, bring it back over here to field 19 here, and we'll start fertilizing. And we'll see when we get back. So I started recording again because I wanted to tell you, I told you I was a rookie at this. I've never done this before. I got down here. After I ordered it, they delivered it. It's a beautiful tractor. It does not hook up. It will not hook up to this trailer. I wonder. They said that there were some directions, maybe. I wonder if that would help. Aha! Who knew? I had to actually come back here. I had to actually put something. Look at that. And that was going to work. How about that? Alright, well, we'll see when we get back to the field. So, the land that we're looking at getting, all these all these fields and whatnot, set up on 5 islands, I was just told. I saw my over at the shop. 5 islands, and the main farm is on the main island, I figure. It's on the main island. Now, 5 islands. So let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. Bring it up here. So we are on the main island, is what they call the main island at the very top of the screen. We have some fields down below the shop. There is on island 2, and then it goes 3 to the west, to the east of that mountain. Now, I went into the shop and I only bought those few pallets that you saw me buy, and then when I got there, they're like, hey, listen, this thing has a capacity of like 18,000 liters, and you bought 3,000 liters. I don't think you're going to have enough for that field. So they talked me into buying a lot more. So I'm down to just a little over $1 million with one field that's not even ready to harvest yet. No animals, no nothing. Now, again, I'm new to this, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm doing. It took me forever just to realize how to attach the fertilizer to the fertilizer tank to this. But I did get a name from Bob at the shop there. He did say, listen, there's so many fields. I want you to manage this. I don't think you're going to be able to run all this yourself. You're going to need to get some help. So he hooked me up with an agency downtown and hooked me up with some workers. And they're supposed to be meeting me. Let me jump in here so it's so quiet. Yeah, they're supposed to be meeting me here to take over for this, so I can, as Bob says, put my mind on some more important objects. So, oh wait, I see him now. Here he comes. I'm going to go ahead and hand this over. Hey, how you doing, man? I'm going to go ahead and hand this over to him. He's going to take over for him. Pay him a good wage, and maybe we'll use him some more in the future. I'm going to go ahead and get him started. I'll ride along a little bit if you're with him. I'm going to jump out here if I can. Can you let me out? Are you having some problems? Let me out? Oh, okay. Oh, thank Oh. Okay, so again, I don't know what I'm doing. I just stood right there as he decided to pelt me with fertilizer. Like, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Looks like the next thing I'm probably going to need to buy is a mower. Because, I mean, the grass around the farm is getting nasty. Nasty tall. But we'll use that for a different episode. Well, again, I'm not sure why he wants me to vlog all this for, but he said it'd be a good idea for me to get used to it. I don't know if it's so he has video history of all this or video evidence, but he said specifically make sure that you take good notes and you use this video. So I don't know what Bob's got up his sleeve, but it should be interesting. All this tree, he even said I can chop down the trees and make lumber out of it. Look at this. Oh. Hey, they have a swimming hole. Okay. Yeah, I don't have time for that. But till next time, this has been Wicky William with Wicky Farms. That's what I'm calling this area over here. Saying until next time, this is my vlog. World domination, he says. We'll see. Alright, William. We'll see you next time. Peace.